summer of 2009, I was part of a group of 32 young people who joined up with a nonprofit organization and spent the summer biking across America. The cause? To raise money and awareness for affordable housing. The organization? Bike and Build.
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 Bike and Build is a nonprofit organization, and what we do is we try to get young adults involved in a lifetime of service, and we use cross-country cycling trips as our vehicle to do that.
Where are we?
I don't know, man. Once we cross those railroad tracks, we appeared in the American Southwest. I don't know how it happened.
Arriving at orientation was like a whirlwind. There was so much to do, checking in, putting our bikes together, making new friends, and then reality set in.
We wake up at 6 a.m. Like, definitely breakfast. Like, breakfast crew, like, up and about at 6 a.m. Trailer. So if you're in charge of trailer, you guys are the ones that are gonna load everything. So it's kind of important, like you're gonna work with like the cooler crew and everything to make sure that the lunch stuff is packed up front. Everybody's bag is packed, nothing's hanging out.
So our trip lasts about 70 days.
We start in Jacksonville.
The trip will have biked 3,500 miles and some change.
We have presentations that we give in most of the communities we go to.
And we work with kids and teach them all about bike safety, bike repair.
I'm sure we'll have plenty of funny stories and crazy times.
Our final destination is San Francisco.
Ride comfortably, remember it's not a race, have fun, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it.
Bike and Build, located in northwestern Philadelphia, is run by a mighty staff of 3, 2 program directors, and 1 executive director. With 8 different cross-country routes and over 260 riders, they have their hands full.
Each rider has to raise $4,000, and the money is distributed in a couple of different ways. The rider can take $500 of those dollars and give it to any affordable housing organization of their choice. It can be someone they work with going across the country. It can be a grant application they read that they really were inspired by.
We also give out funds through on-the-road donations. So when our riders stay at churches or faith communities or community centers along the way, that organization can make a $100 donation to an affordable housing organization in their community as a way of us thanking them.
So you're obviously raising money no matter what you do, but you're helping raise that awareness as well. Plus you're getting out there when you go into the town with 32 people dressed in Bike and Build team kits. You go to those small towns with 500 people. They're asking questions, they want to know what you're all about, and that's really helping spread the word as well.
And specifically, we are raising money and awareness for the affordable housing cause.
The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development defines affordable housing as housing that families spend less than 30% of their income on, and that includes utilities. But as you guys saw in the little presentation, there's not one county in this country where someone working a minimum wage job can afford an apartment or a house at fair market rents. And in 2001, 4.8 million families were spending more than half of their income on housing. So it's definitely a major problem in the United States right now.
My name's Amy Webb. I'm assistant manager here at Taco Bell in Tallahassee. The riders came in. We were very busy, very short-handed. They got our attention. They asked for our help. Once they let us know what their cause was, of course we had to help. We couldn't not help. Everybody needs affordable housing. I'm a mom of 5. And with the economy right now, I'm actually supporting 5 people by myself. You know, you just gotta help everybody you can. I mean, right now I'm living in a trailer. I mean, granted, I'm on 3 acres, but every time we get a tornado warning, I freak. You know, I don't know if me and my kids are gonna survive or make it or what. And yeah, I would love to own a house someday. Probably never will, but I'd love to.
One organization that we partner with and that's working to combat housing problems in the United States is Habitat for Humanity. And basically Habitat uses volunteer labor and donated money and materials to build houses that families can actually afford. And partly what's awesome about Habitat is that the families actually get to work together and build the houses that they're going to be living in themselves. And those houses average about $60,000. So it's something that families can work towards and actually afford.
The other ways are we have a competitive grant program. People apply from mid-March through the beginning of June. And we collect all those applications and we distribute them out to the trips.
West Palm Beach Rebuilding Together. They started in 1995 and they currently have about 400 to 800 volunteers.
The operating budget is $8,500 and they request about $500 to $10,000.
At the end of their trips, they would look at the grants and they would decide how much money their specific trip had to give away based on how much they had raised and how much the expenses are, that type of thing.
They, according to them, are the 17th highest producing habitat in the nation.
They were asking for $8,500.
And it looks like they've really been growing a lot. In 2001, they built 4 homes, and in 2009, they plan to build 12 homes, so they're definitely getting a lot done.
And the riders get to decide on where their fundraise money goes.
And what was your score?
My score is 7.5.
1 to 10?
I personally would give it like an 8, 8.5.
I would give it an 8.
I'd say about a 5, probably.
I'd give it about 7, 7.5.
I'd give them a 6.
7. Yeah.